Hello lovely people, I'm Sarah and it's just the start of the third term of school here in New Zealand, and I thought I would just show you something that's a bit of an alternative lunchbox filler for when they get sick and tired of same old, same old. This is some ham and cheese pancakes. They can either be had hot, they could even be a good after school snack, or they can be had cold, nice and soft, roll them up, put them in the lunchbox instead of a sandwich. So, nice and easy to make. Let's get started. We will need 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, salt and pepper just according to taste. It's recommended maybe about a teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon of pepper, but you know, go with what you think would work for you. About 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. If you don't have onion powder, no biggie. You could even substitute garlic powder, or you could just omit it and just maybe chop up some spring onion or finely dice a bit of actual onion and put that in later on. So yeah, it's very variable. This is just do what works for you. You can even put different types of herbs or spices in here if you want to. I'm just making it reasonably plain for the sake of the video. In a separate bowl, I'm going to put 2 eggs, one and a half cups of milk. Now's where you rethink if that bowl was big enough. 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and we're going to whisk those all in together. And then add them into our dry mixture. Give them a wee mix together. Now we want about 3/4 cup of cheese, any type of cheese. Obviously, you know, if you're going to mix, that's always best with cheese, if you're going to mix 2 different types. I'm just using the good old, whatever the Pam's Value stuff is. I think it's kind of Colby-ish stuff, but probably a mixture of like Tasty and Parmesan or something like that would be beautiful. I'm going cheap. Also going to add in some ham. I always look out for these packets. They're like the meatings you get at Pack and Save. They used to be much cheaper, as did everything. But it's $12 for 1 kilo, so that is pretty good for ham. Just means it comes in odd shapes. You get the odd sort of chunky bit like that. Some of them are a bit more thinly sliced, but so you kind of need to chop it yourself. But for that price, I won't complain. So I'm going to just very finely dice up about 100 grams of ham. Just make it really, really small, because of course you want these to be nice and wrappable, if you like, nice and foldable. You don't want them to be too chunky. As I say, shaved ham would be ideal, but you're paying twice that price, so. As I say, any other herbs or spices you might want to add in here. With the ham flavour, you could complement that by adding some paprika in there, mixed herbs, parsley, whatever you fancy really. Personally, I might actually just grab, just for a bit of greenery, I like to see a bit of green stuff in there. I'm just going to go and grab some leafy stuff from the garden. Here you go, I found some bok choy. Not a whole heap, just a little handful. Whenever I can sneak nutrition in there, I do. I'm so evil. Dice it up, chuck it in. There we go. So we're just going to put a little bit of oil in a frying pan. You don't need a whole heap. And I'm just going to turn the dial up to about half. Everyone's stovetop is different. I'm going to put it on about number 5 or 6 out of 9. Let that heat up, and then we're simply going to cook it like we would a pancake. I'm not going to get fancy and do the flippy thing because I disgrace myself every time. And I mean, of course, make them whatever size you want. If you want big ones, if you want them more like little pikelets. Just 2 to 3 minutes on one side until it looks like it's sort of, you know, bubbling around the edges. Looks like it's just starting to cook a little bit on the top. Scoop it up, flip it over, another 2 to 3 minutes, and you're golden. Seriously, what was that? That's embarrassing. I just feel the need to say, you all saw that first one I did. That was abysmal. But before I eat I'm just eating it because it's still fine. It just doesn't look pretty. You know, they say your first pancake's always a bit weird. That was taking it to new levels. I don't know what went on there. But anyway, can I just say, before I completely eat my way through that one while I'm cooking the others, so yummy. It's so yummy. It is just nice. You know, you can't taste the little bits of bok choy I put in there, but it's nice to have that little bit of nutrition in there. But cheesy, you can taste the ham all the way through it. You can go stronger, more or less with the onion powder or other herbs, salt, pepper. Super yummy. Okay, first child home from school, taste tester, go.
It's actually pretty good.
Don't sound so surprised.
I didn't think not be good.
She was dubious, she thought they looked weird. But yeah.
They look bad as well.
Well, they are a little bit bad because it was me that cooked them, and me and pancakes. So that's what I do. There we go. Thumbs up from the first one. One is an afternoon snack. You can put the other one in your lunchbox tomorrow if you want. Child number 2. What do you reckon?
I like the fritters-ish.
They are sort of like fritters, I guess, because of the flavour of them. They're more savoury than a, you know, pancake. They're the kind of thing you can like roll up and put them in lunchbox and stuff.
That's scrumdiddlyumptious.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Boom. 2 out of 3. Okay, hate it when you're editing a video and you just realise you forgot to actually film an outro. So, hit like, leave me a comment, subscribe. We will catch you next week, and don't do combat sports or you end up with a bruised lip. That's my tip for the day. Alright, catch you next week. Bye.